Alright, so we're going to have a look at calculating the shorter side, but with harder numbers involved. So what we've got is we've got a hypotenuse of 12, we've got a side length of 6, and then we've got an unknown one down at the bottom here. So what I'm going to do first is the first thing that I do every single time is label my sides. Which one's A, which one's B, which one's C. So this time, just to make sure that you realise that it can be in any order at all, this time I'm going to call this side length B as opposed to A. So just make sure that you can see that's a B. This is A. So that's my A. And of course my C must be my hypotenuse, the one that's opposite the right angle. So there is my C. So again, I'm going to write out Pythagoras' formula, which is A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And then what I'm going to do is substitute in my values. Or in fact, first I'm going to rearrange so that B is the subject of my formula. You can substitute in your values first if you wish. There's no problem with doing that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to minus A squared off both sides. Then I have B squared as the subject of my formula. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to input my values. I'm going to substitute in my values. So I've got B squared still, nothing's changed. C squared is 12 squared minus A squared, which is 6, so 6 squared. And then I'm going to put in the numbers. 144 minus 36. Then I'm going to just calculate that, 108. And again, you probably realise that's going to be a bit yucky because 100 would be 10. And it's not quite 11 squared. So we need to sort of think about, well, what could it be? Well, we reach for trusty calculator. So we go square root button, which is that funny sort of tick shape button, 108 underneath, and then we hit equals, and when we hit equals we get the answer of 10.392. It works out to be, hang on, let me just move you down a little bit. Right, works out to be 10.39230484454. And again, obviously you don't want to be writing all that down. It's just what shows in your calculator. So when you've worked through this with your calculator, you'll see that that's what you're getting. Okay. And then we're going to round to one significant figure, one decimal place even. So I look at my first decimal place, which is 3. I look at the one just after it, which is 9, which is greater than 5. So therefore I round this 3 up. So it ends up at being 10.4. Okay. Hope that helps. And we will look at later on. I'll do some more on how else we can write these values down, these answers down, because we can write them in surd form. But I want you to get understood with the principles first, so that you can apply Pythagoras to any triangle, any right angle triangle, and then apply it and all that sort of stuff before we move on to even more advanced stuff. So good luck. Hope it helps. Bye for now.